Okay, what's new? June 2026. So we got lots of updates this month. But before we get started, there's going to be some links in the chat. Because it's going to go up the chat thread, just copy them outside somewhere. But we're going to be posting them several times during this chat. One of them is our Win-Win Wednesdays. So every week, I'm holding a short session, 30 minutes long, and I discuss a feature or a winning capability of the app or the website calculators or the desktop tools now. So register once, you can join any of them. We usually let everyone know what the topic is for the next one. So tomorrow's topic is the purchase calculator. We're going to go deep dive a little bit, talk about what it does, all the capabilities of it. The other thing to note is a WhatsApp group. I started this WhatsApp group 2 weeks ago, and I believe we are at 50 people right now. This is a focus group that helps us to identify issues early on and also discuss beta builds, new releases, new features we want to build, and really just get your feedback in early before the public gets access to it. So scan the QR code if you'd like to join it. I do expect you to actually comment, bring out your ideas. Don't just join it just to be there on the observing side, because there's a lot of chit chat going on in that group. Also support. So as you know, on the app, we're very big on support. Both Hannah and I are monitoring our support channels 24/7, really. And so if you have any questions or if you have any concerns, you can reach us. The best way to reach us is through the mobile app. On the app, there are tabs at the bottom. One of them is settings, support chat, and you can directly talk to us one-on-one. So there are no bots there. It's just Hannah and I. We're keeping things smooth there. So do ask questions. But in today's webinar, your Zoom chat is the place to be. So ask questions there. Okay, let's get started. So we have 7 updates for you. 7 amazing updates across all platforms, features, and channels. And so I'm going to start with the first one. Platform connections. What are they and how can they help you? So before you can understand, your mobile app is capturing contact information. It's also capturing pre-qualification information for your clients. Your lead journeys, the one here, also captures confirmed contact information and a lot of details about a scenario that your clients complete. Now, where does this go? Well, it can go to your app, it can go to your dashboard, but now with platform connections, you can actually connect all that information into your LOS, your loan origination system, or your CRM, your customer relation management software, or Zapier, or all of them at the same time. So you can configure your app and your lead journeys, everything to connect to your LOS, whether you use Finmo, Velocity, Scarlet, Blue Mortgage for your CRM, Broker Edge, or Zapier. Let's say you want to do something fun. You want to channel the contact into some Google Sheet and then create a Trello card and then submit it into Pipedrive or HubSpot or Salesforce. You use the Zapier function to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you how it works, how it's done. It's super simple. I don't even want to do a demo on this. It's so simple. The first thing you should be able to do is to log into your web dashboard. That's admin.bandigi.com. If you go there, it's going to ask you to log in a special way with a QR code. Once you log in, you see your dashboard. And platform connections are actually listed here. On the side menu, you hit connections. And then what you get to do is you can actually set this up by clicking on these buttons, set up, or even modify. You can see right now I've connected to Blue Mortgage, Finmo, my Broker Edge, and I have some webhooks set up. When a new contact downloads my app, all that contact information is flowing to each one of these natively. And webhooks I get raw data out. All the information comes in a nice JSON format, and I can do whatever I want. And you would be connecting the Zapier webhooks to this. Easy. Zoomed in again so you don't miss the button. It's all the way to the bottom, connections. Okay, let's talk about the second update, new desktop tools. So this is fairly new, published only last month. Desktop tools, what are they? Well, where do you find desktop tools? There are two places. The first place is your public website. So previously, when we started the web calculators, website calculator feature, we give you an embed code and you can just plug it into your website. And lo and behold, you get the Calculator Hub, which is a suite of calculators that's embedded, branded to you on your website. Over time, we realized that we're sort of limited because we cannot create some advanced tools there. It's open to the public. It's not connected to your private dashboard. It's not connected to your scenarios. You don't have partners on it. It's very limited. And so we realized that what we should consider the website calculators to be is client-facing public web calculators. They're actually just lead generators for you, client retention tools, nothing to do analysis. So we created another place, your private pro dashboard. This is the one you log into. You get access to advanced tools. It's broker only, realtor only. No clients can have access to this. So there, now we're free to do some more complete, comprehensive, advanced tools prepared for you. Another big example is when you want to create a report on your own website, it'll ask you to put in your first name, last name, email. It'll email you a report like a lead, but on your private dashboard, you can just download the PDF. Click a button, it's there. You also have access to your partners, so you can do co-branded reports, whereas on your website, we couldn't really list all your partners. Okay, so there's a huge difference. Learn to use your dashboard. I know a lot of people are still using their website calculators to do reports, but it's much easier in the dashboard. How to log in? admin.bendigi.com. Simple. Type it into your browser on your computer, admin.bendigi.com, and log in. You can actually bookmark this page, make it a bookmark icon on your browser in the corner, and so that when you need it, you just click on it. So where are the desktop tools? Easy. Tools. There's about 10 or tools ready for you to explore. I might show some of them actually in this what's new. All right, let's go to the next. Lead journey updates. So for those of you who are using lead journeys, you're going to love this one. The people who are not using it, think of it as landing pages that you can co-brand with real estate partners, and you can create unlimited of them that walks the end user through a series of questions, whether it's a pre-qualification or a refinance scenario. And at the end, the client puts in their contact information to get the report. And guess what? That's a lead for you. If it's a co-branded version, then your partner also gets notified. Great way to build some great partnerships with referral partners. Okay, what did we add to it? Well, we noticed some people may drop off in the middle of it because they got to go have lunch or they got to go to the bathroom and then they close it down. When they return, we don't want them to start again from fresh. So we build a progress. It saves their progress and they can continue where they left off. Both in the prequel and in the refi, we detect that they have a pending version and they can continue with where they left off. That's it. Report updates. This one is quick. Someone asked, hey, can I get the balance end of term in the mortgage scenario comparison? We said, sure. And here it is. Now you get to see options side by side, including the balance end of term. Done. App install. So the app install link, let me show you what it is. So when you open up your app and You click on the top left, you tap on the left, woo, you tap on the left, top left corner, the admin button. You get presented, here's a bigger screen. You get presented with your admin console on the mobile app. If you were to scroll down all the way to the bottom, you get to see this area here, which also has your QR code, by the way. But this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about the app install link. This is your unique install link. This is the one you share with clients. This is the one you want to put on your website because only through this link, your clients get to download your personal version of the mobile app. Now you can tap on it and you can share it. You can copy it. Maybe you want to put it on Telegram. I don't know. Maybe you want to print it out. You can copy it here. It'll copy to your clipboard, or you can just go to it. Just go there and see how it looks on your app install page. Simple. Next feature, Compare Pro updates. Okay, so there's a bunch of updates in here. Compare Pro. If you have the Pro, and some people may not, some people may be on the base subscription. If you have the Pro, you have this very powerful tool called Compare Pro. Compare Pro allows you to do purchase scenarios side by side, renewals. It's a replacement of the old Compare tool that we used to have. You can do renewals or switches. So now what we've done is we actually improved the onboarding, the scenario setup, so that it's faster and more efficient. For example, we added a quick, convenient button that you can enter remaining months instead of the actual maturity date. Sometimes brokers do analysis and they don't exactly know what the maturity date is, or they know it, but they're just roughly, it's very difficult to put in a date. So they just prefer switch to months. So when you switch to months, you can enter the remaining months. Easy. We added something very cool. We noticed that brokers are posting up screenshots of the comparison tools on Instagram saying, hey, look, your payments are this if you put this much down payment. So because the phone is only certain size and a lot of details are actually below it, we built something cool for you. You can now tap the share button in the top right corner and you can generate a full page screenshot. This is similar to what Chrome is doing if you want to do a screenshot of your entire website. But it's native. It builds a beautiful screenshot that you can now post on Facebook or Instagram. Have your little logo in the bottom saying, look, this is what happens. This is your scenario. Check it out. So try this out. This is pretty neat. So go to the compare tool and to any of the scenarios and try the share app full page screenshots. You get to save it on your photo gallery. We added some learning opportunities here. Brokers were asking, hey, is this interest from the beginning of the time or is it from the current time? And what does this mean? So we added a learn more button. This is in the analysis screen in the Compare Pro. Here's where we can actually explain everything in detail. So try this out. There's some info there right now. You open up the analysis, you move on to graph, and it's right there. So every tab has one. That's all for Compare Pro updates. Now, there is a surprise for you. There's a new tool that we've been working on since January. Yeah, 6 months. And it's coming soon. Guess what it is? Let me see if someone can guess. I'm going to open up the chat and see if somebody can guess what this new tool is. Anyone? What do you think? What is this tool going to be? What model do I have? Penalty calculator. Isaac. Oh my God. Isaac says it's a penalty calculator. Jasmine says it's AI related. Oh, I wish, Jasmine. Coming soon. Coming soon. That's also coming soon. Well, so far no one got it right. So I'll just tell you. It's a rent or buy. Accelerated paydown tool. Teresa, we already have that. Okay, so it's a rent or buy tool. And it's not just your typical rent or buy tool. You obviously know when we build tools and it takes us 6 months, it's got to be good. So we actually need beta testers. We need some people to give us some feedback. And this tool is really mostly built for your referral partners. It's not for you, it's for your realtor partners. It's for you to offer them some values. It's for you to give them an embed code that they can plug into their website. It's also going to be part of the lead journeys, a flow where current renters can walk through it and realize, holy smokes, buying is better, but not just better by this much. Exactly. It takes care of inflation rates, home increases, home value increases. Um, what else does it do? In investments, and it does it so easily that anyone can walk through and convince someone who's renting that buying is better if you have the down payment. So Nitu is asking, all these tools are only available on Pro. Yes. Yes, Sisha. Sisha wants to sign up right now. Oh, sign up for testing. Okay, never mind. All right. Sure. So Sisha, I guess Hannah is going to put in a link there for you to register for this coming, I guess, focus group on Friday, and then I'll first show you the tool, and then we get to do some testing. All right. So with that, I want to finish up with some packages. What packages do we offer? All right. So this is what Pro has to offer. It's a branded mobile app for you and your clients. The Pro tools, mobile and desktop, lead journeys, integrations, property financing sheet, lead generation, co-branded apps and widgets. And I want to show you our packages. So if you're looking to engage clients, generate more mortgage opportunities, these features will help you. White labeled app, professional tools, and lead generation uh, landing pages. That's our Pro, which is currently 6410. We got our Pro Plus. Pro Plus adds in feature sheet generation, lead generation, web calculators. You get up to 5,000 API calls a month. By the way, API calls are not cheap. We got pay Google and Amazon. So for that is $149. And then we have a Pro Max. Pro Max combines Pro and Pro Plus, and then it gives you completely co-branded mobile apps for each referral partners. And that's for $199. Of course, that's 10 other apps and 10 other web calculator domains that you can add in. So it's quite a lot of traffic. If you're expecting that, this would be your package. Of course, if you need more, talk to us. We have volume discounts for sure. All right. So I'm going to go actually ask you a poll because I wanted to demo one of these features, but there's just so many. So I'm going to ask you, let me stop sharing for a second. I'm going to ask you, what would you like to see? So there's a little poll that's going to pop up. Which update would you like to see live on my screen today? Platform connections, how to connect your platforms, co-branded lead journeys, how to create nice landing pages for your referral partner and you. App install feature, I think that one's very quick. I can show it anyways. Just click Compare Pro Renewal. This is the ability for just do a comparison. I'll just show the app for that. And then property finance, the feature sheets is also another feature. That wasn't really part of the update, but I thought it's part of the Pro, so I might as well put it there and see what you think. And while you're choosing, I'm going to go and read the chat. Vince was asking, are these annual costs? No, Vince, you've been part of Pro before, or are you still not Pro? Yeah, those are monthly. Thank you, Hannah, for answering that. Thank you for pointing out yeah, so if you want to join the rent or buy, it's pretty fun. I've been trying it out on some realtors, convincing them, and they're like, oh, wow, yeah, it's a no-brainer once you see all the numbers, and it's very intuitive. Jasmine, it could be our tool to get more leads. Jasmine, are you a real estate agent joining this call? Okay, while she's answering, Doug is asking, can you quickly go over the leads again? Doug, you have to be more specific exactly what you mean with leads. Is this the web calculators? Is it the app? Please be more specific so we can understand that. Okay, Jasmine. So Jasmine answered she is a realtor. Jasmine, this tool is made for you. So do book with us. Come and join the session on Friday. Yeah. Okay, Vince. Yeah. So definitely book with Hannah, and I'm going to join you. So Hannah, please send your link to Vince. Let's book something, talk about special features. Okay, so the poll is, let's end the poll and see the results. And everybody is looking for. All right, so number one position, we got desktop tools. 50% wanted to see that. Then next up is the property financing sheet by 38%. Leading third position is core brand and lead journeys. Us, amazing. This is amazing. This is what I was hoping for. So it's all happening inside the app dashboard. Sorry, not the app dashboard, the desktop dashboard. Great. So let's go. So we're gonna do desktop tools, then we're gonna talk about property financing sheet, and then we're gonna do the lead journeys. Okay, are you ready? This is the second part of the webinar where I'm going to impress you. Okay, are you ready to get your socks blown off? Is that how you say it? Socks blown off? Huh, Hannah?
I don't think so. Hang
It's
on.
close. It's something to do with socks. Okay, anyhow. So this is your dashboard. This is when you log in here. I'm just going to log out and tell you how it's done. So you grab your phone, you go to settings, web login, and then you scan the QR code. This is how fast I got in. When you're on it, there's tools available to you. And there's a bunch of tools. There's the purchase compare, renewal compare, mortgage compare. There's our new refinance analyzer. That's for desktop. It's incredible. Then you have the existing tools we have on the on the mobile app. Some of them are also on your website, but don't mistake them for the same calculators. For example, let's look at the most basic calculator we have, which is the mortgage calculator. Your website may have a version of this, and in fact, I'll show you how it looks on the website. So if you have it on your website, you'll probably have something like this, the calculator hub, and you can see this is your website version. Easy with a little slider, kind of bubbly, fun, colorful, with a call to action that you can configure. It's lead generator. But you as a broker or real estate agent and you want to do something really serious, you can do this with here, much faster, much better. Let's do a quick example here. For example, let's do a $500,000 mortgage at this rate. You can actually change the compounding here. On your web version, on your website version, it's hidden somewhere really far. You can see all the terms and payment breakdowns. You can apply prepayments. Let's say I want to increase my payment by $100. Right away, you see the differences. So this is your payment. You increased it by $100, but you're also paying down your mortgage, your principal, $834 more. Your total term payments are more, but look how much your balance is less by the end of term. Also, your interest savings as well. So you get to see this very quickly. Let's say we have a $10,000 tax return, but put it in, boom, right here. So your analysis is much faster. Then you got your full amortization table. You know exactly by which year how much interest has been paid, or in which year how much interest has been paid, and then a cumulative version of it is listed right here. Now, something your public website cannot do is reverse calculations. For example, you want to know, you change it to mortgage amount, it'll calculate the mortgage amount. Let's say how much would a $3,000 payment be at 4%? How much of a mortgage am I paying down? 570, exact numbers. What if I was paying $4,000? $760,000 mortgage. This will result in $4,000. Also a good way to convert a renter. You can ask, hey, how much rent are you paying today? 2,500? Well, that would be a $475,000 mortgage you would be paying down right now. You can also switch it to interest rate. Let's say the client wants to borrow a $600,000 mortgage, but they say, you know what? I only want to pay $4,000. What rate would that be? 6.45. That's how much I have to quote you for you to pay exactly $4,000 on a $600,000 mortgage. What if my amortization was 30 years? Rate goes higher. Simple, right? This is something your website calculator cannot do. So as we move towards a roadmap, you'll see that we're putting less features in your public website. I shouldn't say less features. I should say we're going to simplify things because we know clients are logging in and looking at that. And then in here, we're going to make it as advanced as possible so that you can do deep analysis. The other calculator that's actually pretty popular right now is the Refinance Analyzer. This one is similar to what the app does, but also does prime projections. You can actually check out variables and convert and use that in your analysis. Okay, I won't get into it. I won't get into that. All right, so these are the desktop tools. Feel free to try them out. They're only available with the Pro subscription. Okay, so let's go to the next feature was the property financing sheet. And for that, I'm going to open up realtor.ca. So as a mortgage broker, you often get asked by real estate agents, or you want to help your real estate agents to create feature sheets, to create these financing sheets that basically list options for financing for a specific property. So now you can do this very quickly. Let's say we are looking at this property. All you do is, Merida, for example, is you want to work with her. All you do is you copy the MLS number. You come to your dashboard, click on financing sheet. You want to generate one for that property. You paste the MLS number. Next. It's got the address for you ready to go. It's got the purchase price and the property tax ready to go. You choose Merida because that's the one you want to work with. And voila. It creates you a scenario, basic scenario. You can update this, of course, but for the sake of showing you the feature sheet, I want to just go through this. It's co-branded with Merida. You can swap her around. You can put it on the left, put it on the right. Couple tabs, and voila, your feature sheet is ready. Now, this is a web version. You can send a link to Merida and say, Merida, here you go. Fire it off to all your clients that are interested in this property. Or you can download a PDF, a one-pager. Even Merida can download a PDF because you're sending her the link, so she can obviously download whatever she wants from it. And this is how the feature sheet will look like. US letter size, which is different than the whole world, but that's how our printers work. Perfect size for the printer. Printed in color, show up at the open house, impress Merida, win her business. Easy peasy. And you can create as many as you like. So that's our property financing sheet feature, only available in Pro Plus. Next one was lead journeys. This is pretty good. So it's available on your dashboard, and it's just URLs, landing pages. You can create a new landing page. Let me create one for this webinar. Webinar. You give it a name. It'll give you a link to share. Let's go to that link and see how it looks like. There you go. Just created a landing page, a unique landing page you can share with clients. And it's going to ask them to do pre-qualification or figure out what the refinance situation looks like. At the end, it'll generate a nice lead that comes to your dashboard, comes to your mobile app, and with the platform connections, goes to your LOS and your CRM. Now, why did we make so many links? Why not just have one? Why not just have a single link everybody can use? Because you want to customize every single one of them. For instance, you want to go and attract your friends. You say, hey, friends, find your best mortgage solution. Say you're part of a boxing team. Say you're part of a hockey team, and you want to be specific and personalize each landing page separately. You can also switch it to French, English, and you can co-brand them. Let's say Merida calls me back and says, wow, that feature sheet was amazing. How can we better work together? I would say, Merida, here, I'm going to create a special link. I'm going to call it Merida now. For your next open house, give people this link. Put it on a QR code, put it on an iPad. When somebody walks in, they get to see this. They get to see a co-branded landing page. Even better, if it's an open house, I'll just change this to welcome to Andy Road number 31. I don't know, I just picked that by it. So now I'm actually specializing it and making it specifically to that one property. So let's say now when someone looks at it, it's like, wow, look at that. They created a whole website just for this viewing or for this open house. Now people can get pre-qualified right from here. And even that, I'm going to customize the pre-qual now. So I move on to the pre-qual. I say, see if you can afford this property. Guys, I'm not.
Found this on the web for see if you can.
My Siri started talking. Guys, I'm not great at marketing, but what I can tell you for sure is that the more personalized you can make this, the better chances that someone is going to complete it, give you all their info, and for you to be able to follow up with them. So now the pre-qual actually can put this link. See if you can afford this property. Specific property. You can put the address, and it's co-branded with Merida and you. And when someone does complete it, it will generate a link. Sorry, it will generate a lead both for Merida and yourself. Both get notified. How incredible is that? So if you have the pro, you have access to this. And I actually like to see you work this specific workflow with a realtor partner for an open house. That's it. We covered all three things you asked for. And we're getting close to the end. So let's spend the next 10 minutes answering any questions you may have. And Hannah, are there questions I can answer right away? Because I wasn't looking at the chat. I was
More like I was able to answer it, but like Michael Lloyd is asking for like easier way to delete and remove partners in the system. So I
it's
think that
coming,
is in our
Michael.
pipeline. Yeah, it's coming.
Michael, we have a new dashboard we're building. It's gonna have dark mode, hopefully. Right, Kirilo? Is Kirilo on the call? Yeah,
Uh,
it's gonna have dark mode. It's gonna have dark mode. So on that new dashboard, things are much different. You're gonna have the ability to add and remove partners, delete leads. So a bunch of options we already built into that. For this dashboard, currently, we're just trying to get by until that one comes. So if you're a bit more patient, it's gonna come. Promise you.
is there a video training on the landing page you just discussed? Yes, we do have it in our playlist, again, in the housekeeping links. It's all, everything is in there, even like we update that 2026 playlist that we have so that people can just visit that. So I'm just gonna put it again in the chat.
Thanks, Amelia. Vic, if you need training on the landing on the lead journeys, come tomorrow, or I can record a quick video for you. It's so simple. Just give it a shot, and wherever you get stuck, there's a chat button on that page. Just
Yeah.
go click on lead journeys, create a link, post it up, try it out yourself. If you get stuck, we're here to help. You technically don't need training on that.
Yep.
But if you
And
do,
there's all
yeah, come to our Win-Win Wednesdays, support chat, and
there's also refresher training with me. I put it down in Zoom chat. So if you want a one-on-one 30-minute refresher training, we are also there for you. So yeah, just click on the link and book a time with me. We can help with all of your questions. Okay.
and thank you, Michael. There were some really kind words from Michael that I do want to share. It says, amazing work, Hannah. You guys are amazing, very impressive. Thanks to the whole team. Really, our team is just spectacular.
Mhm.
Like, I'm so grateful to be working with these fine, kind, genuinely awesome people. Thank you, guys. Thank you,
And
guys.
Sisha noted on your suggestions on like a bigger QR code and such. So we'll take a look at all of those suggestions and we'll bring it to the team.